National Football League finds us across the Atlantic and along the River Liffey in the wonderful city of Dublin, Ireland. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one between the Memphis Steamers and the Dublin Shamrocks. 2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a quick throw out to Mims. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Short passes with him.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. The RPO completes it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll set up a throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Can I run on him?
The 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. Oh, a good move at the 5. Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. He'll look to throw. Going out wide, finds Chubb. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Chubb diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, he's every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s.
Hey, JJ, you at home?
Power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
Now for the point after.
She didn't need none. She had some.
He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here we go. 21.
Jimmy G. When it was like halfway when I went out there.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Wasn't just some season.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
13.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw.
Look at that. Let's go.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start at the 40.
So lock this in for you, Evan.
Field position following the interception. And he'll be
You know how to
taken
open
down,
field
but not
tackle.
before he works it past the 50.
Fuller.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Come on.
No chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Pass taken.
Golden, bro.
Big tight end.
It's golden.
Able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 6. Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing for Chubb, complete on the
Come on,
route.
bro.
That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Steamers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Yeah, she's in cover 4.
The line, ready for their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've
What's that?
thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up.
Oh, yeah, give it to me.
Then his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
Giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, That Diaz had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Short throw caught by Dulcich. Down the right sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown! Greg Dulcich, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steamers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although... Like
First quarter, dropping 21. Hey, we don't get start. 3 more quarters, though. 3 more quarters. Come on. 0-0. 0-0 first quarter.
As they've got it as we resume action. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
0-0. Come on.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They're going to drop back, though. They're going to drop back into coverage.
On first down, Garoppolo. He's got Smith here. Takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle.
I do that to Phil.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. He dumps it off to Barkley.
Yo! I was locked
on. The 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Hey, whatever he got on, he straight going to Nick Chubb, bro.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. It's caught, Smith. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 6. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Come on, shall I get you a pick?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. That is caught, and he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
21. Here we go. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Barkley again. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Inside the 20. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or other.
Touchdown! DK Metcalf.
You got DK?
Touchdown of the season, and the Shamrocks are back within a score.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
Carlson now to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now they go for it on fourth down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
21.
To throw is Garoppolo. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Garoppolo. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And it's caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Shamrocks are an extra point away from drawing level. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Out route complete to Dulcich. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward
touchdown, Evan
They'll look to throw
Stewart.
here on 1st down. This is caught, and they will eventually get him down, but he's
Ever
inside the
on,
40
because he
all
don't
the
like
way
to catch.
the 3. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They're going to look to throw.
How is that?
Intercepted. Picked up
Oh,
by
I
Trayvon Merrill.
swear, dog.
CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just
How,
didn't see
bro?
where the
He
defense
that's a
was.
touchdown,
In that
Evan
case,
Stewart.
Not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the
Like,
pick,
what, bro?
not good at all.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
Oh, I was about to say.
Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Garoppolo looks to throw. And it's incomplete. He doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
That's a pick. Give me the pick. Give me the pick.
And they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more
Give me the pick. I don't care about none of that. Give me the pick.
Garoppolo.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
I don't know, but that's Taylor's, I think. Huh?
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd.
This nigga's getting nailed, bro.
3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Shamrocks have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Carlson on for the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here's Chubb on the read option.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it?
has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to Mims. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and he is going to lose yardage here.
I can't go.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Garoppolo. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, and you can't help but have flashbacks to the 4th quarter of Super Bowl 54. Emmanuel Sanders overthrown, and that was a similar tough throw there. Another one he'd love to have back, but another one he'd take a shot at, too.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man complete. There he goes again. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So obviously they will decline the penalty there. And the result is 6 points. Carlson now to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That's not even bad, bro.
From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Steamers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Next to score, Shamrocks 31, Steamers 28.
Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway.
looks like this one won't work out. Ham's team able to secure the football. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Garoppolo now. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown.
I knew the same thing was gonna happen, but how was it guarded last time?
And the Shamrocks look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, able to push his way through. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd and 1. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It's a first down, and he's also over 190 receiving yards now. What a game. They give the Chubb out the gun. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. And now they're in the hurry up. 2nd and 9 now. And that'll be incomplete.
Dropped it, bro.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
He's going to take another shot here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, 4th down.
Hey Siri, what's 28 minus 42?
That will force a turnover on downs.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Up the middle with Barkley. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. In motion, the tight end. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed.
Is Pops not here?
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd down and 8.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
With how the coverage was positioned, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now they go for
come
it
on.
on 4th.
March down this field, get on side.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, possession switches hands. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Now inside the 25.
And touchdown!
Marvin Mims
Taking it in.
And the Steamers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone, and a two-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Now, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a 2nd and 10.
11.
Now Garoppolo. This is Smith with a grab. And he's
I can't see the ball.
Inside the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
Short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in the yard. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
It gets it right back to Mayer.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Smith catches left side. Touchdown!
Devontae Smith.
A 7-yard touchdown.
Bro, this nigga has all types of receivers, bro. Nigga has a marvelous running back, bro. It's like I can't do nothing against it, bro.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is now 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line.
Hey, Siri.
He's dropped it to 23.
What's 49 minus 36?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. And quickly they get to the line. 2nd and 14. That is
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his
hey, if he would have picked that off, that would have been touchdown, game changer.
Or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is
I don't know where the ball is, but let's pick every time.
Rattle off a big one. 44 yards. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Here we go.
What this?
Barkley diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield, because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a nice throw here right side. He holds it in. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Back to throw again. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Steamers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense has other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They'll look to throw again. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, CD, this is the ideal situation. The fourth quarter, you come out here late, not much time on the clock, with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
2nd down, here's Barkley again.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh?